One of the most anticipated fight fans fights, Berchelt, Valdez.
For the Berchelt fight, it was a long process to make that fight. Due to the pandemic, it kept on getting postponed. We had to be my birthday, Christmas, New Year's, just by ourselves. You know, it was just 3 people in training camp. Me, my cousin Bubba, and the trainer, and that's it. Not a lot of people know, but you know, you need sparring partners. You need a clean gym. You know, if somebody will get infected, you know, the whole fight will be canceled. So we had to be very careful in the gym, having private sessions. By the time the fight was made, I was practically training for a full year.
That is Oscar Valdez, the 28-0 former WBO featherweight champion, who moved up to 130 pounds. This was always the target. The showdown with Berchelt. First time he's been an underdog in his career.
Before this fight, I had a lot of anger. I had a lot of anger hearing everybody saying that I was done, that I was a washed up fighter, that I had nothing to do inside the ring, that I was gonna get knocked out. I just kept on telling myself, you're gonna prove everybody wrong. You know, I'm gonna prove everybody wrong, and I don't care what my idols say. I don't care what these reporters say. I don't care what my own people say, because everybody thought that I was gonna get knocked out.
Here is Miguel Berchelt, the WBC Junior lightweight world champion. Title defense number 7 coming up. His goal is to break the record of Julio Cesar Chavez, who had 9 successful defenses in the BC.
The WBC belt for me, it means the world, especially for me as a kid. I grew up watching my idols have it. Julio Cesar Chavez, Eric Morales, Marco Antonio Barrera, Juan Manuel Marquez, Sugar Ray Leonard. All these fighters had this belt, and I just linked it to being the best belt out there. So there was moments in my life where I thought I would never own my own belt, where I would be considered a world champion, or just having one for myself, not earning one. But that's why we worked hard every day till your dreams accomplished.
Brains can beat power, and that's the question tonight for Valdez. Can he be smart enough to know when to fight Berchelt and when to box Berchelt? He has to negotiate that properly, and he doesn't have a lot of room for error. That's what we want to see tonight.
It was just me and him inside the ring, and that's all that matters, who was going to come out with that belt.
For Berchelt Valdez, that moment comes right now.
The game plan was not falling for the trap, being just the smarter fighter. You know, I was very aware that his punch could land in any moment and the fight could be over, because there was a reason why he had all those knockouts. So I was very aware since the first round, you know, not to get hit, you know, just land my own shots, start with the jab, and little by little start, you know, being the dominant fighter. I would go to sleep thinking about the game plan, and, you know, like what we said, you win the fights inside the gym, and we practice over and over again, the jab, you know, the left hook, the overhand right, with my trainer Eddie Reynoso, you know, a lot of repetitions, and I was very concentrated in that fight.
Valdez is quicker than he is fast. He can get to the target quick if he doesn't load it up. He gets in trouble when he throws big leaping left hooks and big right hands, but when he throws a jab like that, it's on the mark. Trust me, Berchelt feels it and is piling up points.
First round goes down, we did a good job. Second round as well. Third round, you know, I'm feeling a little bit better, and then comes the fourth round. I throw my left hook.
Oh, look at that left hook from Oscar Valdez, and
there it is.
He doesn't look good. He is hurt.
I get a chance to land on the tempo, and that's what changed the whole fight.
Look at Valdez head-hunting Berchelt. The champ is in trouble. Lovely legs on Berchelt. Headshot after headshot. Valdez scoring with ease. Backs him up, and that's a technical knockdown. The ropes held him up.
He underestimated my power coming from a featherweight. I think nobody believed that I had the power to hurt a big 130 like himself, and I think that changed the fight. From there on, you know, I think I was dominating the entire fight just because of doing what my trainer was telling me to do. There was moments in the fight where I would get heated and I want to stay in there and bang because it's in our blood, you know. But every time I would get near him to exchange punches, my trainer and my father would tell me, stay to the game plan, stick to the game plan. that's exactly what we did.
Can you believe this? Oscar Valdez taking it right to Berchelt.
He's putting on the performance of his life right now, Oscar Valdez is.
As he said he would.
It was definitely a strange feeling fighting with Miguel Berchelt, a big popular fight with no crowd. You know, you could hear all the punches. You could hear him breathing. I could literally hear his corner man telling him what to do. It was just a weird feeling.
Round number 9.
In the 9th round, I was feeling very, very confident of the work that we were doing the whole fight. Turning southpaw, you know, moving side to side, landing with the jab and then the hooks.
Uppercut combination, and he scores the knockdown. Valdez does it again.
That combination brought him down, and that just probably more motivation. It just got me more confident knowing that I was ahead in the scorecards. So in my mind, I said, you know, as long as we go to distance, I know we have the fight in the bag.
Can he finish him? Can Oscar Valdez take the throne from Berchelt?
I started fighting more comfortable. It got to a point where I didn't care how will it end. I just want to win. I just want the fight to be over so I can claim my belt. By the time the 10th round came, I was fighting very extremely comfortable. I was in my own aura, and that's how it happened. Things happened out of nowhere. That big shot landed.
Oh my! Explosive! Cap it, folks!
The moment I landed that shot, I knew it was over. At the same time, I couldn't believe it.
That was human dynamite! Absolutely explosive!
There's a saying, you know, you don't go out there looking for a knockout. The knockout comes out by himself, and that's exactly what happened. I just threw it just to throw it, and it landed, and it became knockout of the year. I was officially a WBC World Champion.
Oscar Valdez is the new champion.
You work so hard, you know, ever since I was 8 years old, stepping into a gym, looking at my idols carry that belt. It's been a long, long career. And there's times where you think that it's never gonna get here, you know, that belt's not gonna come. And that night, it was just magical. When I landed that shot, I couldn't believe it that I was officially a WBC World Champion.
One man has the greatest moment of his professional career, a celebration that'll last deep into the night. There is nothing like the drama that this sport produces at this level.
I was extremely happy, but crying at the same time. Many times I would think to myself, was it a dream? Is it a dream? Is this real? Because there was a lot of emotions going through my mind. One of them was my father. My father's always been a big part of my life. You know, we started from the bottom, and you know, we sacrificed a lot to be where we are right now. And no fighter out there gets to where he's at. You know, no fighter out there becomes a world champion by himself. He always has the help of somebody. And in my case, it's my father.
Let's go!
The most important thing for me was that we accomplished something that we've been dreaming for a long, long time. Ever since I was an 8-year-old kid training in an amateur boxing gym, I dreamed of becoming a WBC World Champion, and that night we did it.
It's a dream come true, man. It's a dream come true. I feel like I accomplished some of my goals. I got more goals in life, but I finished one.
It was a sublime performance by Oscar Valdez.
The Berchelt fight would be my best performance. I've had great fights in my career. I've had tremendous wars, but that night was just special. To this day, is my biggest fight of my life.
What a performance by Valdez.
For real. You know, you never underestimate a champion.